Good day and welcome to Mptv, where we bring you the stories that matter most from the heart of the nation to your community. We cover breaking news, in-depth reports, and inspiring stories that shape our country. My name is Lukman Lakin. Now the stories. The Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) has registered more than 400,000 companies for failing to meet statutory requirements, describing them as inactive shell entities that could pose risk to the economy. Registrar General Hussein Ishaq Magaji made the announcement during the 35th anniversary commemorative walk in Abuja. He also highlighted progress in the beneficial ownership register, which tracks the individuals who ultimately controls the company. Magaji further reviewed new staff welfare initiatives, including housing, healthcare, and vehicle support, aimed at improving morale and service delivery. The walk was part of activities marking CAC's 35 years of regulating Nigeria's corporate sector. The Kwara State Police Command has confirmed that at least 75 people were killed following attacks on Woro and Nuku communities in Kalama local government area. Police spokesperson Adeotun Ejire Adeyemi said security operatives were deployed after the incident, while clearance operations and the manhunt for the perpetrators are ongoing. The Inspector General of Police has also ordered additional tactical deployments to the area. Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak described the incident as a massacre, as President Bola Tinubu directed the deployment of an army battalion to reinforce security. An FCT High Court in Abuja has sentenced former managing director of the Nigerian Export-Import Bank, Robert Oria, to a total of 490 years in prison for fraud. Justice F.E. Meseri found Oria guilty on 49 counts of fraud and abuse of office filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. He received 10 years on each count, with the sentences to run concurrently. The court held that a former bank chief fraudulently obtained over 1.4 billion naira through loan facilities while in office, causing significant financial loss to the institution. Joint Health Sector Unions, JOHESU, has suspended its nationwide strike, which lasted 84 days, following a review of a conciliation meeting with the federal government. The decision was announced after an emergency National Executive Council meeting in Abuja. JOHESU urged the government to implement the agreed settlement and prevent a recurrence of industrial action, while thanking Nigerians for their patience during the prolonged strike. Worshippers abducted from churches in Komi, Wali, Kuju local government area of Kaduna State have regained their freedom. The victims were taken on 18th January 2026 during church services. A community leader confirmed that the release occurred late Thursday night under unclear circumstances. It is not yet known if any ransom was paid or demands met. Earlier reports indicated that at least 177 people were kidnapped, with around 80, mostly children, escaping weeks later. The village head of Komi Wali thanked the Kaduna State government and security agencies for their efforts in securing the release. Meanwhile, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has dismissed concerns that ongoing judicial infrastructure projects in Abuja could undermine the judiciary's independence. After inspecting the Court of Appeal complex judges' quarters and official residencies, Wike said the project aimed to improve judges' welfare, security, and efficiency, stressing that providing accommodation does not equate to undue influence. He added that a strong and independent judiciary is essential for democracy and that critics should not misconstrue efforts to support judicial operations as interference. A Lagos State High Court has sentenced Okwara Kingsley Onyekachi to life imprisonment for killing a Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC officer while on duty. The incident occurred on 16th November 2023 at Orile Gamu when Onyekachi, driving a 40-feet container truck at high speed, crashed into a stationary vehicle flagged down for inspection. Deputy Chief Road Marshal Assistant Ajomale was killed in the collision. The court found the driver grossly negligent and convicted him of involuntary manslaughter. FRSC Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed described the judgment as a strong message that road recklessness will not be tolerated. The paramount ruler of the Idoma Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Agabaidu Elaigu, has appealed to chief political leaders to give the Idoma people an opportunity to govern Benue State. Speaking at the One Benue at 50 celebration marking the state's anniversary, the monarch said the principle of unity must be reflected in inclusive leadership, noting that no Idoma indigene has occupied the state's top political office since its creation in 1976. He also called for peace, equity, and cooperation among ethnic groups, urging young people to rise above division and work towards a stable and united Benue. Several journalists have been injured in a road accident while covering the commissioning of projects by the Northeast Development Commission in Bauchi State. The incident occurred along the Yashiyewa Duguri Road in Alkayeri local government area shortly after a government secondary school project was handed over to the state government. The affected reporters, drawn from various media organizations, were taken to the Yenwan Duguri Cottage Hospital before being transferred to the Bauchi General Hospital for further treatment. Officials who led the delegation were not reported injured. Popular Nigerian broadcaster Ifedayo Olanide, popularly known as Daddy Freeze, has sparked online discussions after claiming men should ejaculate at least 21 times a month to reduce the risk of prostate cancer. He made the comments during a live stream with content creator Kataife, noting that while he does not encourage masturbation, regular ejaculation may lower prostate-related health risks. The claim has gone viral, drawing mixed reactions from social media users and health advocates who stress the importance of relying on verified medical advice. Nigerian singer Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Tubaba, has spoken about regrets in his career and personal life, saying there are decisions he wishes he had handled differently. The father of six also addressed a 2025 incident in London involving an argument with his wife Natasha Osawaru, which reportedly led to his arrest. The artist admitted that he was responsible for his actions, describing the situation as an unfortunate moment of anger. Tubaba says the experience has taught him valuable lessons about managing personal pressures and growth. Popular Benue socialite Machala of Benue has dismissed online claims questioning the source of his wealth, insisting his success comes from years of hard work and business investments. In a statement shared on 7th of January 2026, the self-styled Benue first son reacted to a viral video suggesting he should register a company to avoid scrutiny from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. He described the remark as a misunderstanding of his achievements and personal values. Machala, however, declined to disclose details of his income, calling them private, while pointing to his property holdings across Benue State as evidence of his success. The comments have since sparked debate online, although no official response has been issued by anti-graft agencies. Entertainment news: we spotlight a rising Afrobeat talent making waves both locally and internationally. Prince Kid, whose real name is Princely, is an Afrobeat artist, actor, and content creator hailing from the heart of Benue State. Born in the early 2000s, he grew up in southwestern Nigeria before returning to his roots in Benue to pursue his music dream. He released his first single, Bless Me, in 2020 and has since faced challenges head-on, steadily building a name for himself in the Nigerian music industry. Prince Kid has collaborated with several notable figures including music producer James Chris, his mentor Prince of Benue, among many others. He has released between 80 to 100 songs, both published and unreleased, most of which he produced himself. Some of his recent projects include Pray, inspired by the struggles of his Benue community, Village People, reflecting the challenges he has overcome with faith and perseverance, Dakun, a heartfelt plea for answered prayers. Prince Kid's growing influence has earned him nominations for the Idoma Fast Rising Act of the Year in both 2024 and 2025. Prince Kid has called on A-list Benue artists, including Tubaba, Wizzy Ben, and Machala, to collaborate with him and support his career and future projects. Popular Benue musician and content creator King Wizzy Ben has criticized the governor of Benue State over the worsening insecurity in Kwande local government area. In a video shared on his Facebook page, King Wizzy Ben urged the governor to take immediate action to halt the killings, destruction of farmland, and damage to property that have plagued the area. He highlighted the emotional and economic toll the attacks have had on residents, stressing that continued inaction could deepen fear and instability in the community. The musician also called on security agencies to step up their presence and protect lives and livelihoods, while appealing to state authorities to prioritize peace and safety for all Benue citizens. The video has since sparked discussions on social media, with many residents expressing support for his call for urgent government intervention. Nigerian music legend Tubaba has said it is unfair to compare Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti with contemporary star Wizkid. According to Tubaba, the two artists belong to different eras. Fela used his music to challenge the government and address political issues, while Wizkid's Afrobeat is loved worldwide and reflects a new generation, he explained. He urged fans to respect both artists and celebrate the unique impact each has had on the growth and global recognition of Afrobeats. That's all on the weekend news review on Madam Peace TV. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Lukman at Day Lakin. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms and also subscribe to our YouTube channels at Madam Peace TV. Till I see you again next time. Bye bye.